First thing that's on my mind. Chase that bag today. Chase that bag today. Chase that bag. I can't waste none of my time.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? You already know what time it is, baby. Another episode of the Chase That Bag podcast, and I'm locked in the vault with a very special guest today. None other than the boxing god himself. The king of all boxers. You know what I'm saying? King, the problem child, Taylor. What's happening?
Hey, yo, what's happening? What's happening, baby?
Oh man, it's all good, bro. I'm elated, man, to have you today. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to sit down and have a great conversation with you, man. You got a big fight coming up, man.
Yeah, it's huge, man. I think right now, so it's probably up there with the biggest, some of the biggest fights of my life. This might top it. This might top it. Number one for at the moment. It's gonna be number one, man. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. And we're going to get into all of that, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into all of that. So, for sure. So, yeah, man, it's a privilege, a pleasure, and an honor to have you here today, bro. And, man, I'm just excited, man, to sit down and have this conversation with you. So, man, without further ado, let's jump in.
Yes.
For sure. So, real quick, man, let me get your background. Like, where you from initially?
Man, I was born in Kansas City, Missouri. Graduated high school at DeSoto.
DeSoto in
Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah,
What year
yeah.
you came by?
09.
Okay.
Yeah, 09.
For
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I've been down here in Tyler since 09, 08. Yeah,
Okay.
so I've been in Tyler since 08, basically. Staying down here, staying out the way, you know. So
What got you here in Tyler? Like, what was the reason? What got
School?
you? Okay.
Yeah. I came down here originally to come to school.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I was down here in 09 when it was fun. When
Yeah.
school was fun, you know
And
what I mean?
and that's college, right?
Yeah, college.
And
Yeah.
what college was that?
TJC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they have a boxing program or
They
something?
did. It's funny because
Okay.
I left boxing. I took a break from boxing for about a year or two. You know, when I moved down here to Texas, and you know, I came down here to Tyler, and like I said, man, I really was done with it. Honestly, I was like, man, I'm through with it. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, I was done with it. And man, it's a funny story, very very funny story. So one night, I was chilling in my apartment. You know, my apartment, at the times it was called the Reserves. And, you know, I'm chilling in my apartment, you know, getting ready to go to sleep for class in the morning. And I heard, like, I guess somebody was having a party. And I walk outside, and it was some cats outside about to fight. It was some dudes outside about to fight. So, you know, at first I walk out on my balcony, and I look. You know, I'm being nosy.
Yeah.
And so I walk down the stairs. I come out on the street, and I noticed one of them, like, he had a stance. It was a stance of a boxer.
Okay.
So I'm like, man, I was like, man, I said, that look familiar.
Yeah.
I said, he look like he know something. You know what I'm saying? And in my head. So the dude, he all routed up. And I walk up to him. I'm like, yo, you know, why he getting ready to fight? He don't know me. So I'm walking up on him, you know.
Yeah.
He might think I'm the enemy or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I walk up on him. I'm like, yo, man, are you box? And he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I box, you know.
He about to whoop on boy.
Hold on, because it's a crazy story, though. Hey, the story get crazy.
He already said like he about to put a whooping on.
So I'm like, yo, you box? You know, he looking at me funny like, yeah, you don't know who I am, this and that. I'm like, I just came down here. I've been down here for about 2 weeks now. He like, man, I'm Duke too pretty.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm like,
Duke
yo,
about to whoop him.
Yeah, you about to get on with
Damn,
dude. But so, you know, we chop it up, man. And long story short, man, he brought me to a gym and Troop. You know, I rode down to the next day. I rode down the Troop with him, and I met this coach. His name was Sean Vasquez. I mean, the rest was history.
Yeah.
You know, we took off from there, man. I started back fighting, and man, I had a bunch of more fights with him. Ended up my amateur career with over 94 amateur fights. Made it to Olympic trials twice. Made it to state 5 times. Golden Gloves champion. You know, all of those things. And then I ended up turning pro with him. And we started off great, man. We started off undefeated. And then he passed away in October.
Okay.
So that was a tough loss for me. Rest in peace.
Yeah. And my condolences.
Appreciate it.
So, quick question: what first got you into boxing?
Man, my dad fought. My dad fought for a minute.
Okay.
So, you know, I at first, you know, I was into football. I still am. I was into football and other sports. But,
Okay.
you know, continuously going to the gym with him. But he never made me do it. You know, he never made me do it. You know, he was just like, I'm going to let him, you know, catch on when he ready.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened, man. I've just finally caught on. You know, I got bored with other sports. I wanted to try something new.
And around what age was that?
I was about 11 to 12.
11 to 12
Yeah.
when you started the boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, boxing from 11 to 12 up until that point that you quit. Why did you quit again? Why'd you quit boxing again?
Man, I was growing into my, you know, I was going into my teen years.
Okay.
You know, the girls, the parties and
Yeah.
different things like that. You know, I wanted to be a young adult. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And that took too much at the time. It took too much. It took too much work. You know, it took a lot of. You know, you had to be focused for that. To be a fighter, you got to be focused, and I wasn't focused at the time. Yeah, discipline. I wasn't focused at the time, so yeah, I took a break from it.
Okay. And then you happen to be on your balcony and you hear some commotion.
Yeah.
And you look downstairs. What was you doing at the time when you was on your balcony? Was you even supposed to be at the crib at that time?
Well, yeah, man. I was getting ready. I had class the next morning. I had a class the next morning, so really, I was supposed to be in the bed asleep.
Okay.
You know, getting ready for class. But like I said, you know, it was a party going on. I started to go to the party.
Okay.
But I was like, nah.
But you was trying to stay focused.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay focused.
I'm just peeping, you know what I'm saying, the full tuition of what you got
Yeah.
going on in your life, Colin, type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So you know what I mean? Like I said, man, I was just chilling. And, man, shout out to my boy Duke, man. Shout out to him. Big shout out to him because I don't know if it wasn't for him out there, you know, finna squabble, I don't even know where I'd be at right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah, big shout out to him, man. For real.
Okay, cool. So that definitely kind of helps me understand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, what your thing was at the time. So okay, cool. So since then, you've been boxing, and you've been boxing since you said 2018. No, I'm talking about here in Tyler professional.
Since professional, I turned pro about 3 years ago.
Okay, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So that was about 2018, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool beans. Now your professional record, right? Your professional record is 11, 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now, question.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 3 things that come to mind when I mention the name Salvador Lopez. Three things that come to mind when I mention Salvador Lopez.
Shoot, man, a broken hand. Really just a broken hand. Man, that's pretty much it. Really, that's the one thing that probably the only thing that come to my mind. Is a broken hand. You know, I know exactly what fight that was.
Yeah.
At the time, I was undefeated going into that fight against another undefeated guy. You know, it was for all the coins. It was for all the tokens. Whoever would have won would have got signed to Roy Jones. It was out in Vegas on CBS. He was a prospect. You know, I was a prospect. And, man, I came into that fight ready. We trained so hard. And, man, I got into the fight, and I was winning the fight. You know, I was winning the fight. And I threw a punch wrong. And the second round, I threw a punch wrong and I broke my thumb.
Damn.
My hand, it was my thumb all the way up to my wrist. I broke it in half.
Ooh.
And then when I was fighting, like,
Did you realize it was broke at the time?
soon as I hit him with it, I felt it snap. So I kind of just you know, as a fighter, you kind of just bite down. But I knew it was broken, and so I just kept using my other hand. And after that round, I went back to the corner, and my coach was like, "Yo, you good? Everything good, man? You ain't throwing your right hand." And I was like, "No, I'm straight. You know, as a warrior, as a fighter, you ain't gonna tell him, you ain't gonna show no signs of weakness." So,
Yeah.
you know, in the corner, I was just like, "No, I'm good. You know, everything's straight." He was like, "Okay, well, you know, let your hands go, let your right hand go some more. You know, we can beat this guy. We just beat him that round."
Yeah.
And, man, as soon as the bell rang, I went back out there, man, and it was nothing I could do. You know, that right hand was just totally swole up on me.
Yeah.
And every time I try to throw it, it just, you know, I could feel it. The pain shot all the way down to my elbow.
What round was it that you broke it?
In the second round. I broke it in the second round. Yeah. So, man, after the fight, I think I forgot how much I lost by, but after the fight, man, they went to take off my glove, and when he went to take it off, man, I just started screaming.
Yeah.
So they ended up having to cut my glove off me because my thumb had swole up. My hand had swole up so much.
Yeah.
And, man, after that, they rushed me to the hospital. They rushed me to the hospital out there in Vegas. And all in that same moment, man, I ended up breaking my hand. I lost my wallet. They had my fight check in it. Everything went wrong that could have went wrong. So at the moment, I was like, man, I'll never go back to Vegas.
Yeah.
I was like, that's just bad luck out there, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it humbled me for sure.
It's because I was gonna ask you like, because up until that point, you hadn't lost the fight.
Nah, my head was huge.
You know
my
what
head
I'm
was
saying?
huge. I couldn't walk through a door.
Yeah.
You know, I was ready.
Yeah.
And when we went out there, you know, we had the pre-fight stuff where we signing autographs, we taking pictures, we just chilling, and yo, I was relaxed.
Yeah.
You know, usually I'm on my P's and Q's here and there a little bit. Sometimes I shadow box here and there just to, you know, stay. But man, I was just way too relaxed, man. I'm taking pictures with everybody. You know what I mean? I'm eating candy. I'm, you know, laughing, not getting too focused. I got too focused late.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean that was my thing. I was like, man, you know, considering the time, the effort, the energy, the discipline, the amount of focus, passion, resiliency, all of that you put into what it is that you do that had you at that point where you was undefeated. How do you know what I'm saying, was wanting to know how did you handle that loss, that defeat, as far as, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, your key takeaways from that situation. And the reason why I'm glad that you let me in on that, because see, the very next fight, you did what I'm saying with Benjamin Vasquez.
Yeah.
So you squeezed on Benjamin Vasquez. You know what I'm saying? So going into that fight, coming from the last fight that you experienced your first loss and going back into that fight, you know, what was different that go round?
Well, we had surgery. So we had surgery after the Salvador Lopez, and I was out like, man, 14 months. I was out 14 months. Nothing.
Rehabbing.
Yeah, rehabbing. I couldn't do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I could barely run. I could barely do anything, just due to the fact that we ain't want to get no sweat in it. Mm-hmm. You know, it was,
no
infection. So I couldn't really do nothing. So, of course, you know, I had a lot of built up anger. You know, I had a lot of, and I was just ready, man. And I think, honestly, we actually got back in the gym earlier than I did expect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got back in there early because I just couldn't wait. I think I got back in there maybe like a month earlier than when I was supposed to be out, you know. But man, we went in there with Benjamin, and we had a lot of built up anger. We was ready to smash something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then after Benjamin Vasquez was Daniel Sanchez. That was the last one, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Did you say Daniel Sanchez?
After Daniel Sanchez? Or was Benjamin the last one?
No, because I came from the broken hand, and I think I had a draw after that.
Okay. My bad. I don't have it in a specific order.
Yeah.
Who was your last fight?
My last fight was a cat named, he was undefeated at the time. I think he was like 5-6-0 or something like that, from Louisiana, Shreveport.
Was it Dartrell?
Dartrell Smith. Yeah.
Okay. He was coming in 4-0.
Yeah, he was undefeated. He was 4 knockouts too, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was tough.
Yeah.
That probably was one of my most memorable fights.
I was gonna ask you which one was the most memorable one.
Man, that probably was one of my most memorable fights, man, due to the fact that, you know, my coach was on his deathbed. He wasn't on it. He had actually passed, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he passed already. He had already passed. So it was a very, very emotional fight, man. And you know, coming into this dude's hometown, he was a hometown hero.
Yeah.
He was Shreveport's hometown guy. You know what I mean? And so, man, we went in his backyard, man, and handled business, man. And like in the first round, I dropped him. Yeah. Dropped him with a left hook.
Was that the left hook to the body?
Nah, it was a left hook. It was a catch and shoot. So he threw a left hook. He threw a left hook up here, right here, and then I caught it and then unloaded my left hook and then put him down.
I think I said, is it a clip or something?
It's
like
a clip.
That? Okay,
it's a clip. Yeah, it's a clip. I just posted it on Facebook today.
Okay.
But yeah, man. After that, I knew the fight was in my hands. I knew it was in control. Because
Yeah.
at first, you know, the pre-fight thing, the little pre-fight weigh-ins and stuff like that, you know, he was feisty.
Yeah.
You know, we was in the back going at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
knew, I was like, yo, he gonna be a tough cookie. He was, you know, hey, you know what I mean? I'm gonna handle you. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do to you. And he was bigger. He was a bigger dude.
Yeah.
Cause in reality, it wasn't my weight class.
Yeah.
All of them wasn't my weight class.
I was like, what? Because you in super feather, right?
Yeah. Now actually, I'm in super bantam now.
Okay, super bantam. So
Yeah.
you 5'7". What's your weight?
I was fighting at 126.
Okay.
But from now on, I'm going down to 122.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
super bantam.
super bantam.
Okay.
Yeah. I started out fighting at 135.
Okay, so you came down like
Yeah.
down at 10
I
pounds, 11
came
pounds.
down. I kept weighing in when I was fighting these cats. I kept weighing in around that 23, 24 mark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It
And
made you a little bit quicker.
yeah, it made me quicker. It actually just made me stronger. Yeah, so now when I go in there with them 22s now, I'm stronger.
Yeah.
You know, because naturally I'm a bigger 122.
Yeah.
Because I'm just as big as a 26.
Yeah.
Almost just as big as a 130.
Yeah.
But at 122, I'm bigger.
Yeah.
And you can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
I read it for sure. So I wanna, you know what I'm saying, like that's definitely like just the skill within itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the business, you feel me? Like to be able to really like, you know what I'm saying, cash out. You know what I'm saying, like. Well, go ahead.
When you mention business, man, I think it's well, how can I say this? The business part of it is very it's frustrating. It's frustrating, man. And
Why is it frustrating?
Because it's a lot of numbers. First of all, it's a lot of numbers. But but just like, you know, when you become a good boxer, everybody want in. First off, I'm gonna say this: you are the business in boxing. You are your business.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Just like a rap.
Just like
rapper
a rap.
is the business.
You the business. You know what I mean? So when you become, because there's a lot of fighters, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of fighters in the world. You got the good ones, you got the mediocre ones, and you got the bad ones.
Yeah.
The bad ones, business don't matter.
Yeah.
Because they just trying to get a check and they trying to move on with their life.
Facts.
Well, some of them just trying to feed their family. Some of them in there just, you know, they don't care about taking their L. They'll take their 5,000 you know what I mean, go home. You got a lot of them from Mexico like that. You know what I mean? They'll fly them into the U.S. and they'll fight for what, 5-6 racks, lay down and go on back home. They happy. That was their W.
Yeah.
You know, meanwhile, you got the guys like a me, like a Duke. You know, it's a couple of guys, the Earl Spencers, the Maurice Hookers. You got all of them guys who, when you're good, your business means something.
Yeah. And
now you to the point now where everybody want in. Mm-hmm. Everybody want in. Ask Mike Tyson. I was just watching that documentary the other day, but like I said, man, everybody want in. Now everybody your friend. Now everybody your cousins. Now everybody your kins and stuff like that. So that's the most frustrating part of it. Because now you don't know who to trust.
Facts.
Because when you was down,
hey, where was they?
Well, there wasn't nobody. It wasn't nobody. But then you still had to watch, because the crazy part about it is, and another crazy part about it is too, when I was down, it was still some bad ones around me.
Facts.
It was still some bad ones around me. So now I'm up. Now that's their way in. That's their way in to get it and go. So man, like I said, man, it's frustrating, bro. It's so frustrating. It's hard to trust. Yep. It's hard to trust, man, for real. Because like I said, man, and we one of the only you know, sports where in a matter of minutes we can make a lot of money.
Facts.
And now, like I said, you make it back to that locker room, and now everybody is hooping.
Champ, what up, Champ? Oh, you big Champ.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
big Champ.
Now everybody is hitting you up and stuff like that. So like I said, man, it's tough. But thank God for my family though. Thank God for my coaches, my family that I got right now with me, and that was here when I wasn't going through all this. So yeah, that's basically everything, man, with that business, man.
So in regards to it, right? So like, are y'all promoting the fight yourself, like, or y'all going through some type of promotion company?
Well, we got a promotion company throwing the fight.
Okay.
We got a promotion company throwing the fight, but we got to sell tickets.
For sure.
So with selling tickets comes promoting.
Gotcha.
You know, but the craziest thing for me is the weirdest thing for me is I've been promoting. Like, I don't never stop promoting. I'm always putting content in.
Yeah.
I'm always putting content out. Even if it's not a big fight, if it is a big fight, if it's just me working out, I'm always putting content out because, you know, I want y'all to see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I want y'all to see where it's coming from.
Yeah.
You know, that way, when it come to a point like this, where we got a big fight coming up, now they ready to buy tickets. They ready to see it.
Facts.
So, yeah.
Facts. That's absolutely. So let me ask you this question. When you say you put out content, are you talking about like from your personal page, or are you doing like a business page? Or?
I'm doing it from my personal page.
Okay.
I'm doing it from my personal page. So I've been doing it from there since I had it up. You know what I mean? And I've gained a lot of fans, man. I've gained so many fans. It's crazy, man.
Okay.
You know, it is crazy.
So let me ask you this question. Tell me and talk to me prior to the release of, hey, this is the date for the fight, right? Prior to that, talk to me about how you felt or how you feel. Well, I'm going to say how you felt about support coming from Tyler and East Texas around in regards to boxing.
Man, hey, yo, I still had a lot of support.
Yeah.
I still had a lot of support, man. It's crazy. Because like I said, man, I've been doing it for a long time, and people have continuously supported me. Even when I took the L, when I took that L, I lost a couple. I did. I ain't even going to lie to you. I lost a couple. But like I said, man, the support has always been crazy. One of my last fights in Dallas, I fought in Dallas, man, and I did roughly about $4,000 in tickets from here.
Yeah.
And I took all of them to Dallas with me.
Yeah.
And sure, we really had Dallas lit that night, man.
Yeah.
I had everybody in East Texas. $4,000 of tickets was in Dallas, you know, holding it down with me that night.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, so the support has been phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's just due to the fact that, you know, I bust my butt. You know, I'm humble. You know, I'm goal driven. You know, all of that, man. You know what I mean? I'm a good dude, and I represent my brand. I represent my family. I represent my gym. I represent my friends. I represent them all well at any given moment. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So, and quick question: Is this the first fight in Tyler?
This is not the first fight in Tyler. Actually, the last fight was 2014, 2012, I think, something like that.
Okay, so it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Okay, all right, cool. So now it's gonna be the opportunity to have this fight here in Tyler.
Yeah.
Okay, what made you feel like it was the time for Tyler to go ahead and do that?
Because they finally got cats like, you know, me, Duke, Mark Malone, the Bravos. You cannot forget about the Bravos. Rose City. Boxing is finally coming back alive. Yeah. You know, it died for so long. Like, it was behind. We was behind. East Texas boxing was behind for so long.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, you finally got gyms opening up. Yeah. And it's actually, you know, some legit talent, man. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think about it. Duke was the last fighter. He was the last fighter in decades to win the state Golden Gloves. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, we just had another one who won state Golden Gloves, and it's rare because that tournament that they won is one of the hardest tournaments ever. Yeah. And they went out and did it. You know, we just had one. His name was Adrian Salazar. He went out from Rose City Boxing. He went out and won one state not too long ago. So it's finally coming. It's finally coming back, man. Then you got me, man, who, you know what I mean. You will see me. You know, I just came back from Devin Haney training camp. Yeah. I was out there with them boys training. Yeah. And that's big. So yeah, man, it's finally coming back, man.
And that's awesome, bro. That's extraordinary. And not only that, but like I'm excited just about the movement behind it, right? Just to see people like really, you know what I'm saying, just really excited about it. You
it's
know
different.
What I'm saying? And one of the things, like I looked up on YouTube, and I looked up, I just typed in your name. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Ken, the problem child Taylor.
You know what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing less.
You feel me? And when I typed it in, I seen like one clip. It was the only clip I could find. It was a clip like it had like some of your fights. You know what I'm saying? Like some knockouts on there, or definitely some knockdowns for sure. And I watched the clip and I was like, okay, I liked it, right? And it wasn't so much as that I looked it up as in preparation for your interview.
Right.
But I looked it up because me and my brother had a conversation last night. You know what I'm saying? I was in the truck. You know what I'm saying? I was on my chase that bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Shout
in the
out.
truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling. And I chop it over my partner. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because my partner, he like boxing, right?
Mhm.
So I'm like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We got to fight. Because of online and offline conversation, right? Offline, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's a fight coming up. You know what I'm saying, man? You got to come check it out, bro. Oh, who fighting? I was like, Ken, the problem child Taylor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, okay. He was like, who is that? I was like, man, what you mean? Y'all know who that is? Now, I'm always on it, right? Because he'll be on social media, but just some stuff he don't see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got like a real small network, right? If he sees something, it's because he done seen something from me. So I was like, man, he a boxer, bro. He from East Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like they putting on, like, man, it's gonna be a big fight, bro. Like, this is a big fight because you're fighting for the which particular belt again?
So that.
Well,
for that
this is
belt,
the fight to get to the belt.
Yeah. So it's fight before the belt.
Okay. And the belt that you will be fighting for is the
WBC.
The WBC bantamweight
Super Bantam.
super bantam.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Title.
Yep.
All right. So I'm like, yeah, bro, like he got a big fight coming up, man. He was like, he said something along the lines like, he was like, well, if it was so-and-so, or somebody like that, I'd probably go.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, see, now I understand what people be talking about when they be like, talking about getting support and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Why they always take somebody, but before just one split second, I had a different perspective. To look at it from his perspective. So when it comes to like entertainment, period, whether that be music, boxing, art, whatever, right? A lot of times people don't support because they don't know,
Mm-hmm.
right? Well, I'm gonna show you something. So he was like, oh man, well, I'll go look at the flyer or some shit like that. He said he just kind of blew it off.
Yeah.
So today, I'm scrolling through the tube. And I type in Ken, the problem child Taylor, and the clip popped up. What do you think I did with that clip when I saw the clip?
You shared it.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think our first person I sent it to?
Your brother?
Yeah, I sent it to Broski. What do you think he replied with when he seen it?
I don't know, man. I'm trying. That's a good question. That's a tricky question.
Watch this. He say, oh, he's not, and I'm reading it from my phone right now. He say, oh, he's not playing any games. I can't wait to get off and check his resume.
Yeah.
Now, as a result, that's going to increase the chance that he might just come to this fight.
Yeah, straight up.
Now, I say all that to say this, right? Just talking about in general when it comes to support and how to get more support. Just what I feel, you know what I'm saying? Just my opinion based on what I analyze, right?
Yeah.
So if it was a situation where, and I understand, let me say this first and foremost, why there's not a lot of content out there. You made that perfectly clear to me in regards to people trying to study. I get that,
Yeah.
right? But my other perspective is, what if there was not just a bunch of clips out there, but purposeful clips? Meaning, like you doing press run right now.
Yeah.
Not only that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what if it was a situation where maybe a particular piece of promotional content that not only was shared on your personal page, but maybe shared on a Facebook business page to be able to expand that reach to a 100-mile radius outside of Tyler, which would kind of cover like a nice little piece of East Texas in between Dallas and Shreveport, because it's 100 miles going both ways. We dead smack in the middle.
Yeah, straight up.
With a promotional piece of content. Then you have your little parts where y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all getting into it and stuff, you know what I'm saying? All that different, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and had they really pushing around like East Texas, I wonder how many more people would know and not just hear, but see and be able to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, that's what we got popping out here. Like, man, we need to go see Ken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see Ken knock somebody out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are your thoughts on it? Like, how do you feel about that as far as the business?
I mean, so first off, I want to give a shout out to Chase the Bag because this is where it started. But
baby.
I mean, it's stuff like this. It's stuff like this, man. It's, you know what I mean? You get fighters that just get ready for a fight and they get in the ring, but you know, when you in a city to where it got different platforms like Chase the Bag, you know, a lot of other podcasts, JT's podcast, you know, the news, you know, different things like that. The radio, you know.
Recently with you.
When you got different platforms like that, that's where we take off on the business standpoint of it. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, man, word of mouth, but not only word of mouth, these platforms is what fighters, because they definitely use it in other cities and in states. Absolutely. You know what I mean? So this is the first time that there's ever been, you know, a podcast, you know, that a boxer's really just been on. Yeah. You know, if you think about it.
That's humbling, man.
Yeah, so, you know, different things like this is where, you know, our fan base shoot up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we can only get so much fan base from Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if you got some haters out there that ain't sharing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, this is where it start.
Yeah.
And for you to call me and say, hey, man, you know, hit me up and say, hey, man, can I get you on you know, next week?
Yeah.
Whoop to whoop. That was
a fight coming up.
Yeah, that was huge. Yeah. No, I ain't finna turn it down. What I told my coach, look, yo, we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have this training tonight. You know, we got to get on, you know, but luckily I did it earlier.
Yeah.
But
it's that focus you be having.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I got it in and man, made sure I was here, cause you cannot miss these moments, bro. Yeah. You never know when this moment will ever come. Yeah. You never know. So I can't miss these moments. So that's why I'm here. You know, that's why I'm, you know, doing. Anybody else that call me and want me on they show, they podcast, they radio, I'm here to do it. Yeah. For real, man.
For sure. And it's crazy, bro, because, like, you know, just to kind of put, like, a ribbon on it, right? Like, Floyd Mayweather, right? We done seen this man go, what, 50-0? Is it 40-0 or 50-0? Yeah, I can't even keep up. 50-0. Now, every fight, though, Floyd still ran promotions. He still did his promotions, right? He still ran and executed his game plan. Now, this is what's intriguing, right? Floyd could have said, man, people know I'm 20-0. What I need to promote a fight for, man, just come.
Yeah.
Oh, people know I'm 30-0. What I need to promote a fight for and do out, man, just come. People know I'm 50-0.
Right.
People know that I'm probably the best to ever do it in my weight class. I'm going to just say that. I don't want to say best ever.
Yeah, we ain't going to get into all that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a whole different argument.
You feel me? But I ain't finna come out here and fight Jake Paul. For what? I mean, not finna fight. I ain't finna promote that. I'm just going to go out there and fight for a check. But as a result of him doing these promotions over and over and being consistent like that, man, like Sally fights, man, like this man say. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. So that's why I be thinking about like that. Like, that would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? And just definitely glad, bro.
We just getting started. Yeah. We just getting started, man. And when I do bring that belt back, I'm saying it right now. What's today?
Today is Friday. June the 11th.
June 11th.
Right.
At what time? 8:30.
At 8:30 p.m.
Okay. Yeah. That time. All of that date. When I do bring
manifest that thing.
Yeah. When I do bring that WBC belt back, it's like I said, it's just the beginning. Yeah. We finna really, you know. We finna go up. Yeah. You know what I mean? And with everything. Yeah. And we're gonna defend it successfully. You know, all of that, man. So yeah. For sure.
So when you on your way to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have your headphones on when you on your way to the gym, or you listening to the car radio, or are you like in no music at all before you get to the gym? Like, what that look like?
Man, since I done been to the gym so much, I'm just listening to the car radio. I got my aux in. You know, okay. I'm chilling, you know, listening to my slow jams.
Okay, so your preparation music is R&B?
R&B, yeah, for sure.
What era?
You know what? It's funny. I'm a huge Eric Bellinger fan.
Okay.
I'm a huge Eric Bellinger fan.
Okay.
You know, I rock with some Vito every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But I can't forget my.
You be in the car singing and stuff while they be singing?
From the car to the shower. From the car to the shower. Hey, but shout out to my boy Lunk though. Yeah. And his album. Yeah. Hey, that album jam, and I listen to that damn near every day. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Is that what's in your headphones when you're in the gym? Or do you not rock headphones in the gym?
Nah, we don't rock headphones in the gym.
So y'all strictly like ears open to, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody around you, you know what I'm saying, you're aware, you know what I'm saying, coaching and stuff like that.
Coaching more importantly. You know, we listen to my coaches, man. He tell us to do something, switch it up, do this, do that, do this. You know, we make sure we locked in and listening.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, so you mostly get some music in before you get there.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure, for sure. So, like, what's your training routine like? What, as far as like preparation for a fight, like, do you go through anything differently than you do when you're not preparing for a fight? Like, I done seen people chop trees and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. You know, it's funny, man. I stay as consistent as I can. You know, I'm always consistent. On the days when I'm not preparing for a fight, on the weeks I'm not preparing for a fight, man, we in the gym and we working. We working. And then when we turn around and we get ready for a fight, guess what we doing? We working. You know what I mean? So we just try to stay consistent. But the thing about it is, though, we go, when not preparing for a fight, we low impact. You know, we not, not so many rounds, or, we kind of chop it up, or we focus on one thing that I need to focus on in sparring or something like that. But when we getting ready for a fight, weeks out, we locked in, man. We locked in. We doing a lot of studying. We sleeping right. We eating right. We making sure everything is scheduledly perfect, man. And for me, I'm the type of fighter, when something gets off schedule, it shakes me. Like, it'll shake me up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just one of them people I'm time driven. You know what I mean? Everything is time. It's timed.
Yeah.
I got everything. Let's 6 o'clock this, 6 o'clock this, 7 o'clock this, 8 o'clock, all the way from sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
And if I get thrown off, I might have a bad day.
Yeah,
I might have a bad day or something like that. So yeah.
Yeah. I feel you on that. When you come out, because the fight is on the 17th?
July 17th.
Of July. So when you come out, or you know what I'm saying, like, I see a lot of boxers that come out, you know what I'm saying, with like an artist or something like that. Like, are you gonna be doing anything similar to that?
Oh yeah, man. I'm coming out with my boy Darius Dorsey.
Okay.
Shout out to him.
Okay. Diorcy all day.
Yeah, Diorcy all day, man. That's my dog. He been rocking with me since day one. He always, a couple of times where, man, he just middle of the night hit me up.
Yeah.
I believe in you, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I've been rocking with him for a minute, and man, he released a new project, and it's 5 stars if you ask me.
Yeah.
From the first track to the last track, and I listen to that almost every day.
Really?
But yeah, I'm coming out.
He probably at home teasing like one right now.
That's my dog, man. But nah, I'm coming out. He got a track called "Bad to the Bone," man.
Bad to the
man,
bone.
that Jones serious,
yes,
man.
Loud.
And it just kind of represent me. You know what I'm saying? It kind of represent me. You know what I mean? For all the people that slept on me, for all the people that doubted. It's a line in the song, a verse in the song where he said that. Yeah. If you doubted me, you know what I mean. But he gonna walk me out, and you gonna get to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you know that it's real.
Yeah, you know it's real. He gonna actually show you. And for the fans, you get the fans that actually, when you walk out, you may walk out. Let's say I walk out to Lil Baby or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They gonna listen, but they gonna be tuned into the fighter.
Right.
They gonna be so busy, want to shake his hand,
yeah.
Reach out and touch him and stuff like that. But when you walk out with an artist,
yeah,
you're not the only person that they focused on.
Yeah.
Cause they want to see what the artist is wearing.
Yeah.
They want to see what he's saying.
Yeah.
They want to see how he walk and all of that. And then they looking at me too. So, for me to do that, it's gonna show. I'm gonna kill 2 birds with one stone.
And it's home time.
And it's home.
Man.
It's home.
I'm talking about major fight, major come out with Diorcy, like.
Yeah.
Bro, it's all East, man.
Yeah,
it's like
man.
#ETX, man.
Hey,
it's like we lit.
And the craziest thing is right now, where we at ticket sales, Coach. We about 8,000.
Come on now. Hey,
so
y'all run these numbers up.
It's June 11th.
Yeah.
It's June 11th.
We ain't got, it's more than 30 days out.
And we $8,000 in ticket sales.
Hey,
that's
run
crazy.
The numbers up East Texas.
That's crazy. What they say, Floyd who?
Hey, Floyd who?
Floyd who? You know what I'm saying?
ThaProblemChild Taylor.
But in our reality, man, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I'm thankful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm so thankful for the support, man, for everybody that's going out their way, spending their hard-earned money
to
come see me fight.
Yeah.
Because You know what I'm saying? I tell a lot of people all the time, ain't nobody finna just throw out $100.
Right.
That's ringside. Ain't nobody finna throw out $65 if they didn't work or they got to feed their family with.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nobody finna throw that out just to anybody.
Yeah.
So that's actually belief. That's actually support.
Yeah, you might even have people out there making a sacrifice, bro, to come to that fight and pay their money.
Jobs.
You feel me?
You know what I mean? Guys, you know, I'm having trouble finding babysitters, you know,
Yeah.
different things like that. And you can bring your kids, by the way.
Yeah.
But, because it's kid friendly. But, like I said, in all reality, I'm thankful, man. I'm truly blessed, man. I got a beautiful family at the crib.
Yeah.
They hold me down. You know, they hold me down at the moments where I'm struggling. I'm struggling in and out the ring. Shoot. I come home. You see a couple of little arms open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because no matter what's happening on the outside, you know, I'm daddy at the crib. I'm a father first. You know what I mean? I'm a father first. So
that's what's up. I can relate to that for sure.
Straight up.
So, quick question: are you tapped into the East Texas music scene?
I am.
Cool. So I'm gonna put some pressure on you.
Oh man, here you
know
go.
what I'm saying? I'm put some pressure on you.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Give me. Ken, the problem child Taylor. Top 5 East Texas artists. Top 5 East Texas artists Tyler / East Texas artists.
Damn, man, I'm gonna go with 3, man. Give me 3. Let me go 3.
3?
Give me go 3.
Ooh, okay.
So.
Okay. I'm tuned in. I'm finna see Indian style in this moment.
It might get a little juicy, man. It's crazy. So you know, man, y'all like my man right here. He tuned in for sure. I gotta rock with Dorsey, dog.
Okay. And one.
And the reason why I'm gonna say that, and I ain't just saying it because he my people and he my dog, but the reason why I'm gonna say that is because his wordplay is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like his wordplay is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like he can switch it up. He can go Drake. He can switch it up. He can go Lil Baby. He can switch it up. He can go Wayne. He can, you know, if you listen to him, you just gotta lyrically listen to him.
Yeah.
That was a nice one. Lyrically listen to him.
Double L's.
So that's him in number 1.
Okay, and he takes a lot of great pride, man, in his lyrics. Like anytime he tells somebody about me, first thing he says, make sure you listen to my.
It's from the heart.
Lyrics.
It's from the heart.
Real talk, bro. He's so passionate.
My second one for sure, I gotta go with Seco.
Okay.
That boy doing his that boy is really truly doing his thing.
Yeah.
Mainstream. He up there now. He up there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't no. I wasn't even thinking about calling him and telling him if he can walk out with me because he was gonna charge me arm in the leg. Shout out Seco, man. Shout out. Hey, keep doing your thing, baby.
Yeah.
And then, man, my third, man, shoot, my third. That's crazy.
Man.
I'm gonna go with my third. I'm gonna have to go Lump.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go Lump.
Okay.
And these are artists that I just truly sit down and listen to, man.
For sure.
These are artists that I just truly. It's a couple more out there that I could have, you know what I'm saying. But my 3, for sure, I had to put 2 rappers in there. I got to put the R&B character.
And we did say artists, in fairness.
You did.
You know what I'm saying?
You did.
Tell Long, man, because I'm a fan too. Tell him I need a project, man. Tell him come on, drop something, man. I'm hungry.
We ready, baby. We hungry.
I'm hungry. I want something that I can sing to. You know what I'm saying? In the car. You know what I'm saying? Like Ken be doing when he be on his way.
We hungry.
You know what I'm saying? To the gym. We hungry.
I had to switch it up one night, man. I had to throw that. Me and my old lady, we was chilling at the crib. You know what I'm saying? About to eat a little nice steak dinner with some candles lit.
Yeah.
I had to throw that long on. Yeah. I had to throw it on. I was like, listen to this, baby. Hold on. Listen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. For
sure. Long drop a doggone album, man.
Something,
man. We want something, man. We hungry, man.
We wait.
Okay, so that's the top 3. Okay, interesting.
So.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's what's up. Do you have any special shout-outs that you want to make?
Man, I got a couple, man. I want to give first. I want to give a shout-out, a true honor. You know, I want to thank God for waking me up and getting me here in one piece, waking me up this morning, waking my family, my friends, my coaches, everybody, y'all boy waking y'all up this morning, man. I also want to give a shout out to Legion of Boom Boxing Club.
Legion of Boom. DeMarco Russo.
Number 1 boxing club.
Yeah, is that right? DeMarco Russo.
In East Texas,
DeMarcus Russo.
Yeah, Russo.
Yeah,
you got
Russo.
DeMarcus Sessions.
Yeah,
you got.
Sessions.
Hey, I can go numbers. You got Stone Johnson. You got John Johnson. You got Maddie Johnson.
Yeah.
You got Isaac Gutierrez, you know,
Yeah.
you got, man, everybody, man. Me, you got Zed Page, you got DJ Trey, all of them boys. If I
Legion
missed your
of
name,
Boom.
man, if I missed your name, man, you know what it mean. You know what it is. But also I want to give a shout out to Rose City Boxing, Mac Attack Boxing in Longview. Give a shout out to my boy Duke. I can't forget about my boy Duke. Shout out to him. He out in Oregon. He's supposed to be back tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah, he gonna be back tomorrow. And everybody in these Texas that bought a ticket that came to see me, I'm gonna make sure y'all comfortable. I'm gonna make sure y'all got the best seats in the house to see me rock. I'm the main event, by the way. So yeah, man. And we coming hard.
Yeah.
No, we coming hard. It's some stuff we didn't worked on in the gym. It's some stuff we working hard. I got a strength and conditioning coach,
Yeah.
Akil Augustus. He at the crib right now. I got my coach who has elevated me into a different mode. I'm talking about a different mode.
Yeah.
So I'm more of a boxer puncher.
Can you do that for me, Coach? I won't be a boxer. I know I don't
Yeah.
quite look like one right now, but I won't try.
He didn't turn
Can
me.
you turn me into Ken, the problem child Taylor?
Man, it's possible. It's possible, man. Cause that cat truly done turned me into a demolition man.
Yeah.
And then come July 17th, I'm gonna be a machine.
Yeah.
And we gonna be running on demon time.
Yeah.
I'm a God-fearing man. Don't get me wrong. Thank God
Yeah.
for blessing me. But we running on demon time July 17th.
That way.
Yes.
Yeah. For sure. Already. And where can everybody find you at?
You can find me on my social media on Facebook. It's Ken, ThaProblemChild Taylor. That Problem Child is THA and then Problem Child together. So type in Ken, THA, Problem Child. Yeah, it's right here. It's on the shirt.
Yeah.
It's on the shirt.
Yeah.
Problem Child Taylor, Ken the Problem Child Taylor on Facebook. On Instagram, it's the same thing. That's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. That's where you can find me. If you want tickets, man, inbox me. Hit up my coaches. Hit up Joseph. He gonna get to me.
Yeah.
You know, anybody.
For sure. That's a bet. Man, it's been an absolute privilege, a pleasure, and an honor once again.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Just sit here and chop it up with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think for me, the most important thing for me, key takeaway from our conversation is just, you know what I'm saying, how important it is to stay focused. You know what I'm saying, on your target and on your goal. You know what I'm saying? And to find the balance between being so focused that it elevates my pride and my ego, which is needed at times for me to get to that point.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, experiencing that humility. You know what I'm saying? Not only a loss, but a broken hand. You feel me? Like, experiencing that humility to kind of help us stay balanced. You know what I'm saying? To where, you know what I'm saying, we won't go to a situation where our pride will mess up something that,
Straight up.
you know what I'm saying, that we might have had an opportunity for.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I've been there. I know what it feel like to take a loss.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I come off as humble as I am.
Yeah.
I mean, I always been humble, but I'm, you know, after that, I'm more humbling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I know what it feel like. I know what it feel like to be at the bottom. You know, I know what it feel like to suffer from so many different things. I know what it feel like. You know what I mean? But when you got the right people around you, it ain't gonna be too many times like that.
Yeah.
You know, when you got that right person or that right people, you can give a phone call. Like I can call my coach up and holler at him 3 o'clock in the morning if I'm going through something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can talk to people. When you got that around you, man, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
It's so much easier because you get a lot of people. Life is hard because they ain't got nobody to holler at.
Right.
Man, that's why life be hard. They ain't got nobody to turn to. And when they do turn to them, you know what I'm saying? If they do turn to them, you know, trust all messed up. Because now they flipping it on them when they using it against them and stuff like that. So, man, like I said, like I said, man, I got some solid ones around me. I got some true solid ones around me that ride for me, you know, in any situation, man. So, yeah, but the fight is July 17th at 6:30. Get there early. Get there early because that place, man, they talking about it only hold a certain amount in parking.
Yeah.
So get there early or you're going to be walking from Walmart.
Oh, man.
And,
man.
yeah, also, man, I'm the main event. You know, so I probably won't fight till about 8:30.
Yeah.
Because I'll be in the locker room chilling, waiting on all the other guys to fight before me. Hopefully, they can get some first-round knockouts.
Yeah, so we can go on Zoom through that.
Yeah, we can go ahead and get our night started because we still got the after party with TB.
Yeah.
You know, we got the after party with TB. So it's his birthday night. You know, we're going to be celebrating his birthday, and we're going to be celebrating our success.
That's right.
So all in one building, man, and that's huge for East Texas. We all going to come together.
Yeah.
Not one time in one night, but twice in one night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. For sure. That's what's up, man. Hey, go get them. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying? Hey, you know how we do it. Come back with the dub. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? So I got one more question for you.
Shout out.
I know I asked a lot.
Nah, you good.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
this
here.
This gonna be the quickest one I asked.
I'm here.
All right, here we go. Do you know what we do on this podcast?
Yeah. Y'all interview this talent around here. Y'all interview the best talent in the world. That's what y'all do.
Yeah. Hey, and with that being said, we chase that bag, baby.
Yeah,
Bah!
and chase the bag.
First thing that's on my mind.